Aquarius, hi, welcome to your reading. This is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any strong placement in your birth chart for the sign of Aquarius. Crosswatchers, you are welcome here. Please try to remember not to force messages or situations to fit. These are for the collective, so they are general readings. Every reading will not match with every single Aquarius out there, okay? Energies can be interchangeable, meaning vice versa, so please use your discretion to put those energies where they best fit in your specific situation. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a high vibrational comment. I love to hear from you. Helps my channel out greatly, and I appreciate all the love and support this far. Okay, Aquarius, we're going to get right into this. You'll be here. Your person will be over here. And then there'll be shared information here in the center about this connection, okay? You will be used with the black deck. Your person will be used with the blue one. Okay, so let's get right into this, Aquarius, and see how you're feeling about this connection with your person. All right, how does Aquarius feel about this connection with their person, please? Okay. Children, okay? Your love life is being affected by children. And finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, okay? All right, let's come over here and see how your person is feeling and viewing this connection, okay? How does Aquarius' person feel and view this connection, please? Two for them too. Okay, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay, so Aquarius, your person is being very aware that there's some red flags that are showing up. Maybe they think that you're not being honest about something. Maybe you have done some things in the past that you shouldn't have done. But now, whether it's past, now, or in the future, the fact of the matter is your person is very aware that there are red flags that are showing up here, okay? All right, let's see what a shared energy for this connection with Aquarius and their person is, please. What do they share here? Okay. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Faith in the situation, faith in each other, faith that love is going to pull you through. At the bottom of the deck is chemistry and very soon. Okay, so something, but then separation is there too. So let's see what's at the top here. Reconciliation. Okay, so some of you could have already been through a bit of a separation here with your person and really trying to find your way back to each other here. Okay. All right. All right, Spirit, how does Aquarius feel and think about this connection here? Tell me more, please, about Aquarius and their person, please. All right, let's get into this. For Aquarius. Okay. Page of Cups. So Aquarius, you're coming a little immature with some things here. You could be younger than the person that you're dealing with. They could be younger than you. Again, it's put it where it goes. Oh, okay. The 10 of Cups. The 9 of Cups. All right, looking good here, Aquarius. The King of Swords in reverse. And the High Priestess in reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands. So something coming in fast. There's a level of speed here. Okay, there's action and movement. Things are happening here quite quickly here. And you're having to make quick decisions here. Okay. All right. So again, it looks like you're trying to be very creative with trying to make things come together within this connection here. And you're taking every opportunity to make things be the way they're supposed to. You want a new start. That reconciliation card comes up. You want a new start in this love, and you are trusting it, and you are hoping that your person is putting the same amount of trust in this connection as you are. Okay. This is divine love here with that 10 of Cups. There's love coming in, love going out. So you are aware that you are giving and receiving love within this person here. And it is happiness for you, inner happiness. It is taking away the darkness within you here. It is very fulfilling for you. And some of you may actually want to have children with this person, may already share children outside, this connection, a blended situation kind of thing here. But this is a wish fulfilled for you, Aquarius. This is a wish come true. You are content in this connection, even though your person might be paying attention or over attention. You're aware and you have gratitude for this person coming into your life here. You are like the King of Swords is an Aquarius card for me as a reader, but with it even being in the reverse, you have some loss of emotional control here, a little bit of a detachment here. And you could be manipulating the situation, misusing the power that your person has given you to kind of lead this connection here. But you're standing quietly in your power. You're not showing all your cards, if you will. But you are holding secrets here, Aquarius, okay, with this High Priestess in reverse. There are secrets that you are holding that will harm your person here. These hidden agendas, like I said, the disconnect with that King of Swords in reverse is showing up again with the High Priestess in reverse. But there's a disconnect from your intuition as well. You're not listening. You are withdrawn from the situation. You're being a little selfish. There could be a little shallowness here and ignorance and misunderstanding to what the situation is. So if there is any kind of communication, it is falling on deaf ears, okay? You're listening to react. You're not listening to understand what is being said here, okay? But like I said, with that Page of Cups and that 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups, there is feeling here. There is emotion here. There is love here. But there is that bit of a disconnect. There is that inner loss of control of your emotions here. You're not sure how to kind of rectify it and get it back on track here. All right, Aquarius, let's move over to your person and see what your person is thinking and feeling right now. Okay. For Aquarius's person, please, Spirit, what are they thinking and feeling? What more can you tell me, please? Three of Wands. So your person, Aquarius, is making plans, okay? They're making plans for your future, their future, your future together, things that you're doing together, things that you were doing separately here, okay? Looking in a bright light on new experiences and planning for the progression of this connection here. They're very self-confident in the fact that they can bring this together here. Page of Pentacles. They're looking to the future here, okay? Aquarius, they're looking towards the future. They may have to wait a little bit for things to come in, but they are being very diligent on looking forward here. There are opportunities to increase their financial gains. Some of your people, some of your persons might have their own little business that they have going on here. And in the near future, that is going to flourish for some people, okay? And you can count on this person, Aquarius. Even though you feel that you can't, you can. This person has always been right beside you. But your person is also ending a stage here, okay? They may have abandoned some plans, changing their course, okay? Going on a new path here, moving away from the things that are making them feel trapped, or they're looking for an escape here. They're dealing with some disappointments here, Aquarius. They've reached their limits. Now, again, I don't feel like this is necessarily with you. I feel like there are some things that are going on your person's thing. They're searching for the truth within themselves and gaining that self-discovery here. They're being very stubborn with the Emperor in reverse here. They're being very stubborn about the situation. They are very wounded with that Nine of Wands coming in. They are aware that they have a level of strength that you admire and that you love about them, and that they can endure a lot of things, okay? But things have gotten a little too heavy for your person, okay? So those wounds and the heaviness of it, you know, are really creeping out because they got themselves self-restricted. They're imprisoned in their own thoughts, in their own mind. And a lot of people can't deal with being in their mind and in their thought process here. So there is a lack of decision making here, okay? The feelings of loss, okay? Loss of money, loss of property, just feelings of loss and the dreads of things that could be happening here, okay? But your person finishes it off with the Chariot. So there is drive here and quick movement and victory and overcoming the obstacles that have been holding your person back, because they have hope and they have gained some self-control and the ability to determine their own destiny here. So they're on some sort of quest here now, whether this is a healing quest or a spiritual journey, whatever this case is for your person, they are moving away from something that is bogging them down here so that they can open up and have the new experiences. That's why that worth waiting for is coming up. So when your person was waiting for you to go through whatever you were going through, it is now time that you trust that they are doing what they need to do to get through whatever it is that they're getting through, and you need to do it. But there's young energies on both sides. So there is that level of immaturity here on both sides. Okay? We'll just say it like that. All right, let's clarify trust in the shared energy here. They're waiting very patiently, Aquarius, for whatever this offer is. All right. Let's clarify trust, please, in the shared energy for Aquarius and their person. What is this trust that is need to be had here, Spirit? Ace of Pentacles. The Hangman, Temperance. Bottom of the deck is Devil, though. in the world. So there is some toxic behaviors here. There is some underlining issues, addictions, toxicities, shadow work that maybe need to be done in order to close these cycles out, whatever this cycle is. But you guys are holding on to it because there's that hope to heal the connection. You both are manifesting it and you both are fighting for this. Okay. So again, you have to have trust in each other that there is going to be abundance and doors opening and opportunities coming in. And this offer is it's two-sided. Okay. It's coming from your side and it's coming from their side. Okay. So that opportunity to open these doors is going to be something big, but you have to trust the pause. You have to trust that hangman energy here. You both are kind of pausing this connection because there needs to be that freedom to move, okay? So there may be things that are hindering, but that's why there's been a pause to keep yourself still so that balance can come back in, okay? And allowing yourselves to be divinely guided where you're supposed to go. And the fact of the matter is, it's to each other. It just depends on how, when, where, and why it's supposed to be that way. But that balance is being reinstated here. And you both are really tempering your emotions and what it is that you're feeling. So you might notice that your person is being a little more quiet, not really reaching out, not really saying much about anything, because it's just that miscommunication. Okay. All right. So let's get some cosmic insight and see what else is coming in the shared energy here. For Aquarius and their person, please. Oh, come on, y'all. All right. For Aquarius and their person, please. Patience. We'll take that one. Just a few more months. Good things come to those who wait. So things are going to really try and come into balance here. Sexuality. Someone is still figuring themselves out. Communicate. Compromise, forgive, work it out. Give it time. Everything in divine timing. Let things flow. One more, please. Okay, you give me two. Intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing. And we'll just take this one too, because why not? They'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. Okay? So again, if there's been any kind of lack of communication, anything that just really hasn't been gelling well, like I said, your person seems to be quite focused on something that is going on within them, okay? And sometimes we just need to allow it to work itself out. And you can either choose to be there or not. But they're being very stubborn about what it is that they have going on. Whether it's a certain thought process or they're too focused on something that has happened in the past here. Have patience. You both want patience for the situation. You both want to communicate. You both are reminiscing about the intimacy, the sexual chemistry that's there. You just got to give it time here. All right, we're going to do 3 love oracles on your side and 3 love oracles on your person's side and see. All right, for Aquarius, please. change, okay? Regeneration, growth, metamorphosis, and cycles. So there is some big change. Divine intervention, okay? So there's some karma coming in for you here, Aquarius. I guess that's up to you if it's a good karma that's coming in or a bad karma for things that you have done while your person is paying attention to the flags here. Family, representing that Ten of Cups. Okay, so you are focused on family right now. Whether that's your family extended or your family with them, because children are showing up here. Okay. Let me get 3 for Aquarius's person, please. Ex-lover. All right, Aquarius. Is that why your person is having to pay attention to the red flags here because an ex-lover has intervened here some way? Date. And legal matters here. Okay. Justice, divorce, balance, and judgment. Is your person that you're dealing with already married? Healing comes up for your person as well with unfinished business. And they are reading between the lines of what it is, and it was unexpected, but they are at a crossroads here. You just got to give it some time here. All right. All right. Let's get some of this one for the shared energy between the two of you. What you both are kind of feeling about this connection together here. What you're mirroring in each other here. All right. For Aquarius and their person, please. Okay. You have the butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase. Okay. And passion. Insane chemistry. Okay. Liking each other. Having fun here. So you both like each other's company here. And again, passion, intimacy, sexuality here. It's almost like you both break each other out of your little personal box here. But your person is really hung up on some stuff that has happened in the past here, Aquarius. And it's your fault. Like, you did what you did, and they acted how they acted, and now they can't let it go. Okay. Paradise, happiness, okay, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness. The chaser, okay, chaser and codependent relationship, fear of abandonment. See, you both are chasing each other because you don't want to lose the other. But Aquarius, you have to make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons, not to stay in a codependent thing. What else, please? Heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad separation, okay? Feeling the loss, grieving, whatever has kind of been paused here, okay? Bottom of the deck is the sword and rose, clarity, truth, okay? Revolution, okay? Honor and protection here. Look, it's clearly a mixed bag here. All right. We'll close this off with the Halloween oracle because we are in the spooky month, and we will see what we see here for you, Aquarius. All right, for Aquarius, please. All right, Aquarius, here we go. Okay. Trick or treat, manifest and play. These two little goblins or trick-or-treaters, a lot of mischief in that. Okay, let's see if I can pull any other info, because these decks don't really have it set up the proper way. So we're just going to see what we can see here, if I can pull anything out. But there is a lot of mischief and a lot of playing and a lot of manifesting of the mischief here with the trick-or-treaters, okay? Okay. Should you receive the trick-or-treat card in your divination, it may well be a time to examine the role of play and mischief in your own life. You don't have to be a child to let go and have some playtime, and you can extend the fun to others. Sometimes we are afraid to make mistakes, and play is one of the ways to alleviate the pressure that we sometimes place on ourselves to get everything perfect every time. Okay, it is worth knowing that there is a balance between manipulation and mischief. Okay, the former is not pleasant, and the other has at its core a sense of irrelevant fun. Okay, so again, the manifesting of the mischief and the fun. You're trying to be very playful right here, okay? This could be a season for you where you're very mischievous, but make sure you're coming from a perspective of you're an adult. So try to do proper, all right? All right, Aquarius, that is what I have for you. I hope it helped. Please like, share, and subscribe. And like always, friend, I will see you in the next.